Alright, so these are the two cars I got, the two Mercedes. This is a CLK, that's an E-Class. They're both convertible. This one's converted. When I first got this was in the same condition as this, where the headrest had popped up, and then I had to reset it, which took like half an hour. But everything else in this car is fine. This car's like perfect condition front, almost perfect in the back. It was just bumped in the back, and that's why it doesn't close. The trunk doesn't close, and I can't figure out what's wrong with it. I opened up the trim piece to try and align it, but that doesn't seem to be working. I'm gonna take off the bumper because the bumper looks to be a little kink there, and maybe the bumper is coming in the way of it latching. So I'll try doing that, and if that works out, then that's great. If not, then I don't know. But that seems to be all that's wrong with that car. It was just bumped in the back. This car is really cheap. It's worth about 10,000. That's why it's that's why it got totaled for so little damage. This car, on the other hand, is 22,000, and it has like significant damage in the front. The engine wasn't damaged. When I bought this car, it didn't start, and they said there were no keys, but there was a key inside. I even saw it in the picture. That's the reason I bought it. The airbags were deployed. I pulled out one airbag, but this car was a smoker car, and there's like ash everywhere and a bunch of coins. It's just really disgusting and gross. And so what I will do is definitely clean this car. Then this one's headrests are up. I need to find a way to lower them, but I can't figure it out on the new one. This car didn't start, so to get it to start and pull it in the garage, I had to go over to the battery terminals, and there's a little pyro fuse right there. The one right next to the terminal, the silver color box, that's the pyro fuse. And that tripped in the accident because that's what it's supposed to do when airbags deploy. And so that cut off the power to the engine. And it did start after that, so I drove it into the garage. It drives perfectly fine. The damage is only this headlight support, the radiator, and the crash bar. So the radiator is leaking, but I don't see any punctures in it, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe one of the hoses broke or something. If that's the case, then I can just replace those. The radiator itself I don't want to replace because that's expensive, but it's almost touching it is touching the engine on the outside, but it's not really hitting it while it's running. So the car's really dirty because this one has been like sitting there for 2 months. This one sat in auction for a month, and that's why it got a little bit dirty, but not too much. Still pretty clean. So yeah, now this car I'm just gonna fix up the rear bumper and then get it checked by the state and sell it probably. And then this one I have to actually do a lot of work on. This will probably take a couple months because I have school now. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, this was just a review. So the whole car otherwise is perfect. It looks like he bumped something in the back. That's why this bumper is a little popped out. But it's not a big deal. There's a bunch of small scratches that come from like loading luggage and stuff. And the trunk of this car was disgusting. I can't open it right now because the battery's disconnected. But, and then over here there's some small dings. I don't know why, but that's not a big deal. You can't tell because it's black. This car has super tinted windows. You can't see inside at all, and even from the inside you can't see outside at all. So it's just really bad. The logo was fine, but the grill got damaged, so I'm gonna get a new logo. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a new logo because I want the lighted one. Even though it's fine, I'll sell the old one. This one, the wheels are pretty curved up on all four wheels, so that's a bad thing. I think this wheel is relatively good, but it still has some curb rash. But yeah, this silver Mercedes is almost perfect. Nothing, no curbs on the, no curb rashes, no dents anywhere. The interior is perfectly clean. This was owned by a dealership actually. It even has those the dealer stay plastic on the floor. I think it was crashed on a test drive. It was owned by an Indian person before because I found an Indian CD inside. Then everything is pretty good in this car though. It drives fine. It's really comfortable, and this is the true luxury car. The new E-Class convertible, this is useless. Like, this is not luxury. This is just sports. It's sporty. This is real luxury. When you sit in this car, the things that it has, it just feels really comfortable. Really nice. Oh, I didn't realize this taillight popped out too. I think the bumper definitely needs to be aligned, because that's why these are all, the taillights are popping out and stuff. But yeah, anyways, these are the two cars. Thanks for watching.